Imagine a player who could thread the perfect pass, dance through defenders with ease, and make the game look effortless. A player who, for those who watched him, seemed to have magic in his boots. Pablo Aimar may not have always been in the headlines, but to those who truly understand football, his talent was undeniable. But the real question is, how good was Pablo Aimar actually? Let's break down why Aimar might just be one of the most underrated players of his generation. Pablo Aimar. To casual fans, his name might not resonate as loudly as the Messis or Ronaldos of the world, but for those who truly understand football artistry, Aimar was nothing short of a genius. Born in the football heartland of Argentina, Aimar's journey from local clubs to becoming a pivotal figure for both the national team and Europe's top clubs is a story that deserves to be remembered. His sublime dribbling, vision, passing, and creativity left an indelible mark on the game, but he was often overshadowed by louder names. Today, we're talking about what made Aimar so special, his style of play, his impact, and why some consider him one of the most gifted players never to win the Ballon d'Or. The early days. Pablo Aimar's story began in the small town of Rio Cuarto, Argentina. Born on November 3rd, 1979, Aimar's love for football was apparent from an early age. Growing up in a country known for producing some of the best footballing talent the world has ever seen, Aimar quickly made a name for himself at youth levels. His exceptional ball control, close dribbling, and ability to pick out passes were already clear indicators that he was destined for greatness. As a young prodigy, Aimar's first real breakthrough came at River Plate, one of Argentina's most prestigious clubs. It was here that his natural flair began to flourish. From the start, Aimar wasn't just another midfielder, he was a magician, a player who could make the impossible seem routine. His ability to glide through opposition defenses with such poise and precision made him stand out in a country already stacked with talent. European glory. Aimar's move to Europe came in 2001 when he joined Valencia CF, marking a new chapter in his career. At Valencia, Aimar's footballing intelligence was fully realized. In La Liga, alongside players like Rubén Baraja and David Villa, Aimar transformed the team's attacking play, contributing to their dominance in the early 2000s. His vision on the pitch was unparalleled. He could execute passes that no one else saw coming, and his dribbling was a treat for fans. In fact, his partnership with Villa was something special. Aimar was the orchestrator, the playmaker who would set up Villa's clinical finishing. During his time at Valencia, Aimar helped the club to 2 La Liga titles, 2002-3, 2004-5, and more impressively, they reached the 2004 UEFA Champions League final, a campaign where Aimar was at the heart of it all. Despite a loss in the final to Jose Mourinho's Porto, Aimar's influence on the field was undeniable. His creativity in midfield allowed Valencia to play a fluid and attacking style, something that was evident in their remarkable 3-0 win over Real Madrid in 2004, where Aimar's performances were sublime. However, Aimar's story at Valencia is also one of unfulfilled potential. While the team reached the heights of European football, Aimar's time in Spain was plagued by injuries and inconsistent form, which hindered his ability to reach the absolute peak of his career. Still, his contribution to Valencia during his tenure cannot be understated. Aimar was the glue that held their attack together. Aimar at Benfica. After leaving Valencia in 2006, Aimar found a new home at Benfica in Portugal, where his brilliance would again shine through. Despite his age, Aimar remained a player of exceptional quality, and his time in Lisbon was marked by moments of absolute class. One of his standout performances came in the 2010-11 season, where he was instrumental in helping Benfica win the Primeira Liga and the Taça da Liga. Aimar's playmaking ability was still world-class. He was pulling the strings in midfield and creating chances left, right, and centre. It was also at Benfica that Aimar's role as a leader became evident. As the focal point of the attack, he was entrusted with the responsibility of guiding the younger players. His mentorship to future stars like Javier Saviola and Rodrigo Moreno only added to his legacy, showing that Aimar wasn't just a brilliant footballer, but also an exceptional team player and leader. Aimar's international career. While Aimar's club career is what truly cemented his legacy, his impact on the Argentina national team cannot be ignored. Aimar was part of an Argentine golden generation that included players like Carlos Tevez, Juan Román Riquelme, and Diego Milito. His partnership with Riquelme and the Argentine midfield was a thing of beauty. Together, they created a dynamic duo that was almost impossible to defend against. Aimar's dribbling and vision perfectly complemented Riquelme's passing range and intelligence. Aimar's international career was marred by Argentina's inability to win major international trophies during his time with the team. Despite his undeniable talent, he never quite reached the heights on the international stage that many believed he could. The closest he came to glory was in the 2007 Copa America, where Argentina was defeated in the final by Brazil. Despite the heartbreak, Aimar's performances in that tournament were a reminder of his incredible ability to turn a match in an instant. Why was Aimar so special? So, what exactly made Pablo Aimar so good? It wasn't just his dribbling or his passing, it was his intelligence and creativity that set him apart. Aimar was a player who understood the game at a level few could match. His ability to read the pitch and pick out passes that others didn't even think were possible was nothing short of magical. His close control and dribbling allowed him to glide through tight spaces, and his low center of gravity made him incredibly difficult to dispossess. But perhaps the most impressive thing about Aimar was his ability to make those around him better. Whether it was his precision with free kicks, his no-look passes, or his ability to slip through defenses unnoticed, Aimar's style was a blend of creativity and elegance. In a footballing world where speed and power often take precedence, Aimar's finesse and technical ability were a refreshing reminder of the beauty of the game. Aimar in the modern era. In recent years, Aimar has remained connected to football, though in a different capacity. After retiring from professional football, he took on a role as a coach and mentor for Argentina's youth teams. Aimar's knowledge of the game has been invaluable to the next generation of players as he passes on his expertise and footballing intelligence to aspiring young talents. His influence on players like Giovanni Lo Celso and Ezequiel Palacios speaks to the depth of his understanding of the game and his passion for helping others develop their skills. Despite his relatively quiet post-retirement life, Aimar's legacy in football continues to resonate, especially among fans who remember him as one of the most skillful players of the 2000s. Conclusion: Pablo Aimar may not have won the Ballon d'Or or enjoyed the same level of global recognition as some of his contemporaries, but those who watched him play know that he was a true genius. His dribbling, vision, and creativity were unparalleled, and his ability to make the impossible seem routine was what made him stand out. Aimar's career may have been filled with ups and downs, but his contribution to football, whether at Valencia, Benfica, or Argentina, is forever etched in history. Call to action. What do you think? Was Pablo Aimar truly one of the most underrated footballers of his generation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more football content that digs deep into the stories of legends. Until next time, keep the passion for football alive.